Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adam, and if you love luxury fashion, then you're definitely going to love my channel. So make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my Instagram below for all of the latest updates, and today, let's get right into it. In today's video, we will be going over the latest issue of Vogue, and this month is all about Karl Lagerfeld and a tribute to him. Now, I know Karl has had some controversies in the past, but what he has done in the fashion world, he is honestly truly a fashion icon, and is definitely somebody to be respected in the fashion world. So without any further ado, let's check out the latest issue of Vogue and all the tributes to Karl. Starting off with the cover of May's Vogue, we have the Karl Lagerfeld, a celebration of him. Now, I know he has a little bit of controversy, but in all honesty, what he did in the fashion world was truly iconic and something that can never truly be recreated. This time when you open the magazine, the first page will be a Lancome ad for their perfume. However, usually it is a Louis Vuitton ad, so that's really cool to see a change. It actually continues on the second page, which really means Lancome really put the money in for this ad. For the first fashion ad, we have Dior, and Dior, their new collection, is so beautiful. I am loving the inspiration behind it. So gorgeous and honestly truly beautiful. Next we have an ad for Prada eyewear, and I'm actually dying for some prescription eyeglasses for an everyday basis. Hands down my favorite page so far. This is so beautiful. The pink 19 bag, the pink ostrich feathers, the dress, Chanel, everything about it is just so iconic. Next we have Naomi Campbell with some Fendi peekaboos. I'm loving the pink color and so gorgeous. Saint Laurent is always beautiful. They're very laid back and like classic, very low key and just kind of more on like the simple side. But that is kind of honestly a nice thing. And I will say the fabrics that they use are honestly really soft and very comfortable. Tiffany & Company, I am still dying for some diamonds. I really do want to make a vlog and go there and really see some of the glitz and glam. Now this necklace, I will say, looks very detailed. This necklace looks very thick, detailed, definitely really heavy, and that would be really cool to feel. Again, we do have an ad for my favorite foundation ever, my Estee Lauder Double Wear. Now, this is a foundation and a makeup brand that I will always support. This specific product right here, I live by it, I love it, and definitely worth it. Dolce & Gabbana, we have Kylie Jenner swimming. Now, I will say that is something that I do love when brands do. I love when the brand has their logo on the side of the sunglasses because it's the like simplicity but still the giant logo of it that just makes it so great and great for every day too. So the glasses, I do love the sunglasses. Banana Republic, really cute outfits. I honestly love the one on the right. Very summery, perfect for the sunset like in the photo. Next we have some Armani foundation. Now I will say that I did try this foundation a lot of times before. It is very beautiful on the skin, but the second that I start to sweat, I sweat it off, which is why I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. It stays on in the pool, in the shower, when you sweat, whatever you're doing, your foundation will stay on with that one. But I will say that the Armani Luminous Silk Powder, I do love their powder, and I actually use it to bronze with every day. So this is really interesting because I didn't know that Lady Gaga was involved in any drinks, but this would honestly be really amazing to try. I have so many questions about this product, so I'm honestly so glad that I now am aware of this, and I definitely have to try it. Once again, we have the beautiful butterfly necklace and the ring. I still really want to get this for my mother. It is just so beautiful, and she would always collect stuff like this growing up when it came to like earrings and necklaces with cute little ladybugs. So cute. I would love to get this ladybug set for her. And now we have the Vogue Index to see what this magazine has to offer this month. And I will also say that the Fendi sunglasses, so cool. I love the fact that it's just one F. Really does remind me of the Fendi first bag, and this is so cool. And on the left, we have this beautiful outfit inspired by Karl Lagerfeld. It's called the Stairway to Heaven. The outfit is Tom Brown's inspired look to Karl Lagerfeld, and it is just so beautiful. This time, Hermes actually has an ad in here, and this is really fun. I actually really like it. Here we have a brand that I personally have never heard of, but I will say that the dress, it's almost there, but for me, it's still missing just a little bit of something. More for the Vogue Index, a continuation of what this magazine will have to offer this month. So here's some beautiful pages to Karl Lagerfeld, and honestly, I am loving all of this. The suits are great, the style is amazing, and everything about this, rest in peace, Karl. On the next page, we have some Michael Jackson-inspired gloves, and honestly, Paris Hilton has been loving gloves like this lately, so, she has been wearing these for, like, the past couple years, so I do see a trend coming on. Now, here we have an emotional letter from the editor, from Anna Wintour herself. Now, the article will be about Karl, so very, very beautiful and touching. I will leave it here just in case you want to pause it and read some of it. However, next to it, I love the beautiful Swarovski crystal, and comment down below some pink emojis if you can spot the face in the Swarovski crystal ad. Now, this 24 karat gold serum, I am so curious to see if this works. I definitely might have to go to the store and try it out and tell you if it works or not. Now we're getting more in depth with the Karl side of this magazine, and this is just so like heart-touching. And in all honesty, I myself have even looked up to Karl since I was about 14 years old. That's when really like my fashion journey really started for me when it comes to the luxury side of it. However, I have to say that the Chanel Iconic Classic Flap has been my #1 bag that I've always wanted. But since I was never born during the era of Coco Chanel, Karl was my Chanel. So when it comes to Chanel, I always think of Karl. Now this right here is so cool. To be honest, coming up, there will be more photos that really make me want to buy another one of these magazines so I could cut them out and frame them around the house. To be able to go to the Met Museum would be so cool, especially to see this Karl exhibit. That would be honestly amazing. But one day I will definitely make my way back to New York. I did go once before. Luckily, I did get to see the Twin Towers, so that was always really special and like touching to me. However, one day I definitely have to make my way back there. Dior, we have this amazing shot with this like Egyptian statue of the elephant behind her, and this is so, so cool. Honestly, like I said, I am loving what Dior is doing. Chloe, to be honest, they've never really like spoken to me, but because this is an edition all about Karl Lagerfeld, I do want to go ahead and include this because for Karl, this is also an important part of his history. So this photo right here honestly makes me want to go buy a second magazine to frame this and put it in the hallway going upstairs of my house. This is so cute. I honestly, like, this has to be my favorite page of the magazine. I do think that Karl would be very honored by this magazine and the whole Met Gala that was inspired by him this year, and this is just all so cool. Here we have some beautiful Valentino, and this red color is honestly one of my favorite reds. I honestly myself would love an outfit this color. Here we have another tribute to Karl Lagerfeld. However, I do have to say that the face on the t-shirt kind of is giving me like Joker vibes. It's the way that they use the colors on like the upper lip and the mouth. Very, very Joker. Now, I cannot confirm, but I believe what this photo is saying that is Karl Lagerfeld's personal library. If that is true, that is so cool. Or maybe he just designed it. It does say in the bottom corner. However, reading closely, it does say that it is designed by him. So this library was designed by him. How cute is that? Here we have some Balenciaga, and I love Balenciaga. As you know, I'm obsessed with my Hourglass bag. I could honestly have like 10 million of the Hourglass bags. So, so good to use. When we go ahead and open the photo more, we can see so many cute images. Now, I do love the image of the very blocky bag in the middle. However, I personally would never wear it. But the pink color at the end, of course, we all know that I love pink. So that entire outfit is just so adorable. Now, this photo is really, really cool. I am honestly obsessed with this. The beautiful scenery and the artistic vision, I am totally feeling it. Here we have a Valentino look, and it, of course, is inspired by Karl Lagerfeld. And then the little article, it does have Valentino speaking of how he used to know Karl Lagerfeld. Next, we have Tom Brown and what Tom Brown had to say as well. Once again, I will leave this up on screen just so you have a chance to pause it and give it a read yourself. The third tribute article is from Donatella Versace herself. And this one is so cool. Obviously, we all know that I do favor Versace, and I do love Versace so much. In Donatella's little article, she said that Karl was a really good friend of Gianni's, and they really liked each other and respected each other. Gianni wasn't the kind of person to really be friends with many people, and neither was Karl, so because of that, they really did bond. Donatella kept telling Gianni that she really wanted to meet Karl, so eventually he took her to Karl's house, and she was memorized. She says that he was a rebellious spirit, and they would put things together that didn't really make sense, but then when you seen it, somehow it just did make sense. He didn't take himself so seriously, but then again, geniuses never do. And of course, it ends with her saying that nobody else will ever be like him. Now, I don't know where to start with the pronunciation of this designer's name that is making the tribute to Karl, but once again, I will leave it here for you to read. We have one from John Galliano and Mason Marcella, and this one breaks my heart because Chipette is in it, and that is Karl Lagerfeld's cat. It is his little princess. Karl did leave his cat about like $300 million. The cat has had private jets, just an incredible life. But the fact that Naomi is holding the cat is just so heartbreaking. And now there are a few more in here, but the last one that I will show you is from Gucci. And of course for the model, we have Gigi Hadid. Now we'll be going over 16 looks that will be featured in the Met Gala for the Karl expedition, going over 6 decades of his work. Now this one is very beautiful, definitely giving me Egyptian goddess vibes and definitely on track. We have this look as well, which is very green and very red. Now this retro look on the left, I'm honestly really loving that. I actually would love to create something. Like this retro dress totally did inspire me, so I'm definitely excited to see what I'll make in the future for that. Next we have these looks, which these looks actually give me very like Neil Barrett on the right at least. Very definitely like a Neil Barrett look, I'd say. And we have these beautiful ones as well. I love the cape that looks like beautiful roses. That looks like pink roses draped all over you. That is so beautiful. And in this month's issue of Vogue, these are the hot picks of the month. I honestly love the pink handbag at the bottom on the left. So beautiful. Of course, we all know I love a cute pink handbag. And then the charm in the top right corner of the cat. That is so beautiful. Let's all give a round of applause for Chipette. And for the last page of the magazine, unfortunately we don't have a beautiful fashion ad like usual. However, we do have an ad for Rolex, so if you are a fan of watches, this is definitely an ad for you. Okay, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Now, in all honesty, this was one of my favorite issues of Vogue. There's so many cool photos in it that you could cut up for decoration, so I definitely want to go ahead and get another one of this issue. That way I could have two, one in perfect condition, and then one I could cut up and frame some photos around the house. And next month's issue, I'm really excited about too, because Margot Robbie is on the cover of it from Barbie, and I love Barbie, so I'm so excited about that. But thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and have a great day. Au revoir.